scared of what comes next. When life's not fair and there's no hope left. When I'm scared that I'm not quite enough. There is love. In the dark there is light. I can fall on my knees. When I'm broken and hurting, His love says, come to me.
They like the way I do this. When I crank it like a chainsaw. Yeah, they like the way I do this. When I crank it like a chainsaw. Full throttle, heavy metal, set the bar, next level. Wasteland, getting all janky, so glow. Land a car with them elbows back, in smoking just like the track. Shirt is over, I'm all in sweat, catch my breath. Chainsaw. Now hear me roar, I'm an eight, let's read the door. From the sycamore, let's get Skeletor. Chainsaw, chainsaw. Watch it learn, watch it learn. Get that thing, crank it, yeah, slash, slash, burn. Roll to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Roll to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back. Crank it, crank it, back, back. Roll to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Roll to the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back, back. Crank it, crank it, crank it, back. Chainsaw.
Fresh flannel shirt, country bumpkin, lumberjack your moves, aka Pop Bunyan. I make it right, I make it right, I make it right. Chop it down, go, chop it, chop. Here we go. Beat so sharp that they got on the jaws. I'm your boss, baby, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it like a chainsaw. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back. Crank it, back. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back. Crank it, back. Crank out, hell on, stop on, yeah, I'm a blame, take you ain't gotta think about it.
Chainsaw, got me cranking, swinging, and you put it inside whatever you like. Turn it on, hit the heat, break it. No pistol, building this, but I'm shielding. I'm from Texas, but no massacre, unless you compete with killing it. Down trees, let you see, watch the flames fall. Oh my God, that mean I crank it like a chainsaw. You can tear these trees off, see these flames out. Burn on up the burning down, I let you see the chainsaw. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw. Crank it, back. Crank it, back. To the knees, yeah, crank it like a chainsaw.
Church mother in a church hat, clapping and it shook every color purple coming back, clap. When that whole week the beat you up and stretch you, but you hear that organ playing and remind you of your blessings. And no, another note, she just hit another note. Tears down my spine, got me crying, put me over low. You don't know about it, old school church hymns. It's got the humming, not a drum up in the first stand. Can you hear me now? Church close, where they don't care, you just get it now. Testify how we made martyrs out of these fathers and rose up all of his daughters to glorify him with honor. Man, it's where Jones with a head, and now it's flying everywhere. She don't care what
to VBS True North. You excited to be here? I said, are you excited to be here? I am Ranger Ryan. This is Ranger Janine. We will be your guides through our Alaskan adventure as we discover that we can trust Jesus in a wild world this week. Oh, look, we're stuck on one. We're stuck on one. Look at that. Well, I got nothing else. What do I got here? But, we'll sing in a second. It'll be fine. There we go. Here, like I got a thing. Okay, but first of all, you guys all have teams. Have you noticed that already? Either on your lanyards or up on your stands here. You guys are all in teams, and I want to make sure you guys know your teams and you know your team leaders. So first of all, if you're a member of the Wilderness Warriors, can I hear you? No, I can't hear you. They're not all here yet? The Wilderness Warriors, right here. Are these not? If you're a member of the Wilderness Warriors, can I hear you? Okay, if this is your first time at VBS with me, I want you to know, by the end of the day, I want all of our teams to have like their own chant, all right? So you got to start thinking, what is a Warriors chant? All right, are the guiding lights here? Woo! Okay, and do you guys know who your leaders are? That's another important thing. Everyone identify your leader. Guiding lights, see your leaders. Wilderness Warriors, see your leaders. All right. We've had a couple tepid reactions, but now we know what we're doing. Are the Trail Masters here? Getting a little warmer, getting a little warmer, getting a little warmer. Trail Masters, make sure that you know who your grown-ups are, who are your leaders. Look out for them, wave hands, make sure. Compass Crew, are you here?
Compass, point us to Jesus.
They got one already. Look at that. That didn't take long at all. Compass Crew is here. And then we're going to need help. Our littlest crew here is called the Wolf Pack, okay? Now we got songs and all kinds of stuff they're going to do, but for right now, can everyone do this for me? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And can you go, ow! Wolf Pack, are you here? Ow! It sounds like we are all here. Are you guys ready for a great week at VBS? Yeah? You ready to eat some delicious tundra treats, some snacks? Are you ready for that? Are you ready to play some games? Are you ready to do some weird science at the imagination station? Are you ready for a wild Bible adventure too? Woo! Is anybody ready to sing? We like to sing, right? This is going to be our theme song for the whole week. It's a song called Let's Trust in Jesus. Boys and girls, would you stand? Let's sing Let's Trust in Jesus. He is our God. guys can sit down. Okay. As I said, we are going on a wild adventure, learning that we can trust God in a wild world. And to do that this week, every day of the week, we are going to meet a new Bible buddy. Today's Bible buddy is named Ponder. Can everyone say, hi, Ponder? And Ponder is going to remind us today that when we wonder, can everyone make a wonder? Can you go wonder? I wonder. Any seat now? Once again, I don't know. You guys, some of you are old. Maybe you're too cool for school. Any Sesame Street fans? Have you ever seen? I wonder. What if? Let's try. So you got to make that wonder. And we ponder on things, we think about things, and sometimes we don't understand things. And when we don't understand things, we can always trust Jesus. I said it this morning for our kids that were here in church. If you weren't here in church, every time we say trust Jesus, we're going to take our imaginary rope. I want you to imagine you're climbing a mountain. We're going to Alaska, we're climbing a mountain, and we're trying to pull ourselves up the mountain. So every time we say trust Jesus, we're going to pull on that rope. What happens if we're climbing a mountain and we pull on the rope? What do we want to happen? What do we want to happen? We want to go up, right? What happens if we pull the rope and the rope breaks? What do? We don't want that. We believe that Jesus is always with us. So every time we pull on that rope is going to let us go where we want to go. So every time today, when we wonder what to do, we're going to say we're going to trust Jesus. So we're going to pull on that rope, say, trust Jesus. Yep, repeat after me. Trust Jesus. Very good. So all through your stations today, that's what we're going to be talking about. When we wonder why something is the way it is, even when we don't understand, we can trust Jesus. So let's say it all together. When we wonder, we can trust Jesus. Say trust Jesus one more time. Trust Jesus. And let's hear all about our Bible buddy today, Ponder.
Hi, I'm Ponder. Nice to meet you. I'm an adorable river otter. I love to have fun. You might find me gliding through the water, or you might find me sunning on the land, which might make you wonder, am I a water animal or a land animal? The answer is both. God made me really good at swimming. He gave me short, webbed feet so I can swim fast, kind of like if you wear flippers. My long, tube-like body helps me glide along easily, and my muscly tail is strong, so it pushes me along. You can probably only hold your breath underwater for a really short time, like less than a minute. I can stay underwater for 8 minutes. When you go swimming, you probably wear goggles if you want to open your eyes underwater. Maybe you wonder how I see underwater. God gave me built-in goggles. Blink your eyes. You have just 2 eyelids, but I have a third one inside the other 2, and it's clear. That means I can keep my 2 eyelids open while swimming, but see through that third one. God also made me great at moving on land. I can run about 15 miles per hour, so I could beat you in a race. And I also like to slide on my belly. It's like I have a built-in sled. I can slide on ice or down a muddy riverbank. Whee! I can slide even faster than I can run. You otter try this sometime. I don't know if you've heard this, but it can get pretty cold in Alaska. And sliding on ice on your belly might sound chilly to you. Maybe you're wondering, how do I stay warm? Well, it's easy when you've got fur like mine. God made our fur water repellent. That means when we get out of the water, we don't need a towel. Our skin stays nice and dry under all that fur. And it sure is a lot of fur. We river otters have more hair than any other mammal. You humans have about 1,000 hairs per square inch on your head, but otters have 85,000 hairs per square inch. Yup, it's for real. And we actually have not 1, but 2 types of fur. There's a softer fur that keeps us warm underneath that waterproof coat. So don't you worry, I stay nice and toasty. Now, there's one more thing you need to know about river otters. We love to play. I've told you about our belly sliding, but we also like to wrestle, somersault, and even juggle with rocks. Now, some of that play helps us grow closer to our friends or practice hunting for food. But researchers studied us because they wondered, why do we juggle rocks? In the end, they couldn't figure it out. Some think we're just having fun and playing for the sake of it. Others wonder if it helps us get better at picking things like crab meat out of shells. So, it's still kind of a mystery to scientists. Of course, I know why I do it, but I'll leave you wondering. You know, I've noticed something about human kids. You're playful too, and you're also great at wondering and using your imaginations. Play and wondering often go together. Sometimes it's fun to wonder, and sometimes we play so we can explore the world around us. Maybe you wonder things about God, like what does he look like? Or where exactly does he live? Or why did he make mosquitoes? No matter how many things you wonder, you can always turn to Jesus. Even if the world feels wild and doesn't make any sense, Jesus' love is true. You can trust Jesus with all your questions. When we wonder, we can trust Jesus. Well, I ought to get going. Bye.
There you go. That is ponder. So we wonder sometimes why things are the way they are. So we wonder, why do otters have webbed toes? Why? So they can swim fast. I wonder. And we might wonder things about ourselves, but we know that whatever we wonder, when we wonder, we can trust Jesus. We'll turn it over to Ranger Janine now.
All right, we have a Bible memory verse that you're going to memorize today. So we're going to go through it once Pastor Ryan puts it up on the screen.
It's coming. I promise. No.
So that I'll say it first, and then you guys can repeat it. We'll do it. So anyone who listens to my teaching and follows is wise. This comes from Matthew 7:24. So I'll say part, you repeat after me, okay? All right. Anyone who listens to my teaching, and follows it, is wise. Matthew 7:24.
Matthew 7:24.
Okay, let's try it again. A little more, okay?
More enthusiastic.
Yeah, a little more energy here. Repeat after me. Anyone who listens to my teaching, and follows it, is wise. Matthew 7:24.
Matthew 7:24.
Let's try it one more time. You know what? I think they should stand up.
They want to stand up?
They need
to stand up.
And then their voices will get louder. All right, we're going to do it all together. Stand up. Ready? Anyone who listens to my teaching and follows it is wise. Matthew 7:24. That worked. Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're standing, because now we're going to sing a song about how our God is powerful. Let's sing about my God being powerful. right, good job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a hand. All right, everyone sit down real quick, because it is time to start our day at VBS True North, and we are pointing everyone in the direction of Jesus today. So here's what we're going to do real quick. I'm going to say, hey, real quick. Real quick, I'm going to say just a real quick prayer to start our week. And then I'm going to dismiss you by teams to go start your fun day. Go to all the stations and learn our Bible story of the day. As we remember today, when we wonder, we can trust Jesus. Very good. All right, let's put our hands together and say a prayer. God, thank you for starting today at VBS True North. We pray that this week all of us learn to trust you more. Thank you for what we'll do, what we'll learn, all the fun activities, and everything that is going to be a part of Vacation Bible School this week. Thank you for everyone here and everyone who makes this possible, for all these great kids and their great energy as all of us try to learn more about you. And today, we do that by remembering, when we wonder, we can trust Jesus. Amen. All right, boys and girls. We're going to dismiss you now to your stations, but we're going to start with our wolf pack. Can everyone help our wolf pack go, ow! Wolf pack, go on off to your wolf pack. Wolf pack. Ow! All right. Let's see who is behaved, who's listening well. You guys are all doing good. Guiding lights, go off, go find your adventure. Guiding lights. Let's see, you're going in 1 second. Let's let our compass crew, let's let you go off and find your adventure.
Tis so sweet
Oh, starting the day off sweaty. Go have fun.
Jesus, just